As a disclaimer, Covert Radio is talk radio compound media. If you have a short attention span, this may not be for you. Go ahead and melt your brain with 30-second burst of dopamine from TikTok with your face plastered 3 inches from the screen. Walk into traffic, fall into fountains, and disappear from here. If you have the eye to see and the ears to hear, and you enjoy information-packed, high-level insight and discerning views of people and current events, then Covert Radio is the right place for you. Welcome.
Mayday, mayday, mayday. Mayday, mayday, mayday. All free citizens. Mayday, mayday, mayday. All that can hear. America has been overthrown. Repeat, America has been overthrown. Communist occupation. Repeat, heavy communist occupation. Location 15 degrees, 2415 north, 30 degrees east, 103. Repeat, 15 degrees, 2415 north, 30 degrees east, 10, 3, we're surrounded. We're surrounded. All comms are unsecure. Repeat, all comms are unsecure. The media has been taken over. Repeat, emergency. Mayday, mayday. All media has been taken over. Request information. Repeat, request information. Find Covert Radio. Repeat, Charlie, Oscar, Victor, Echo, Romeo, Tango. Repeat, Covert Radio. Mayday, mayday, mayday.
How you guys doing? This is Covert Radio. And this is brutally honest, fearlessly unapologetic talk radio. I hope you guys paid attention to the disclaimer. I really do. Because this really isn't for everyone. There really isn't. I don't think Zoomers are going to have a good time here. I don't know. Really depends on what you're into. This is long format talk radio. So, but yeah, we're going to have some things to take a look at on the screen. We're going to get into it. We got tons of information. Just God-given discernment and insight into this clown on the screen named Owen Benjamin. And, this is going to be brutally honest and fearlessly unapologetic. I'm just going to jump right into it. I want to address a comment. The whole reason for this video, and typical with Covert Radio, it just, I feel like I have to give you, more information probably than what you need. I could just read the comment and show you a few things and it's done, which I'm hoping one of you guys at some point in time can take it upon yourself to do that. Cut up the videos, make clips, do whatever. It is what it is. But you don't have to keep locked on the screen here. If I need you to take a look at the screen, I will have, I'll tell you, hey, take a look at the screen. Like this promotional, headshot I found of Owen. I know his old agent. So, this was, about 6 months ago, 4 months ago, something like that. The main reason I feel that I have to quantify why I'm even addressing this comment is because I need you guys to understand that Owen's insatiable greed, his techniques of manipulation, this unquenchable thirst for fancies and lollies, you know. It comes from a very, very real place, and it's basically beyond what most people can understand. And I'm saying most normal operating people. Nobody's normal. I don't believe in that word, but at the same time, it's like when there's a group of people that can be like, oh shit, this dude is insane, and this is a cult. These people involved in this are gone. Like, you know. So, I mean, there's a consensus here that is very much shared, and it's only manifesting into this reality that we're all seeing. You know, you talk about spiraling. I mean, when does it end? I mean, again, this is beyond most people's understanding. Somebody with, you know, the level of pathological narcissism that Owen Benjamin has, this megalomania that he possesses, again, it comes from a very real place, but it literally just spews out of him, out of all facets of his life. And again, it's beyond normal comprehension for most of us. But I am going to make this prediction that he will be divorced. Well, put it this way. You know, I don't want to, you know, should I get into it this early? I don't know. But I did make a prediction that by 2025, there will be divorce papers filed. So there's a straw that's coming that's going to break the camel's back. And I don't know if Ames can hold out for the estates. You know what I mean? I don't know. Yeah, when Jeannie and Johnny kick the buckets and the two boys can pillage the spills, which I'm sure Owen's already spent this money 10 times in his head. Hey, babe, give me a coffee, babe. Hey, you know when my mom goes, dude, you know what she's worth? Bro, when my dad goes, because I mean the guilt he has. And, you know, this is, you know what? We'll get into it. Again, I want to stay focused. I want to give you a background of where this comes from and how he was able to manipulate, you know, even people to this day who think, oh, Owen he comes from a very, you know, normal, you know, a very normal town, and it's a port city, and, you know, he comes from a meager background. He comes from a very, you know, stern upbringing. You know, both his parents were in. No. See, that's why I feel this is important. Because words like mother, father, son, wife, you know, words like that, words like career, work, job, morality, all of those words have a completely skewed and diluted, if not debaucherous, and I mean, I'll even go as far as to say deviant meaning to Owen Benjamin. And I'm saying that compared to, say, you and I, which, again, nobody's normal, but at the same time, I assure you, those words, mother, father, son, wife, none of that means what it means to you is not what it means to Owen Benjamin. Work, income, career, what that means to you and I does not mean the same thing to him. And as far as I can tell, he has never, ever, ever sought any type of help. He's never sought any type of therapy, no psychiatric help, psychiatry, never sought anything out. He will, though, at some point in time, because he needs to learn, or I should say relearn, and this is all my opinion, okay? Owen Benjamin, before you get your fucking attorneys on the horn there, Owen. Oh, man.
Covert Radio. Said you weren't going to cuss anymore, buddy, so why don't you go ahead and try to take it easy.
that's a Big 10-4. Before you get your attorneys on the phone there, Owen, you're a public figure. Again, this is another disclaimer. You're held to a high standard of scrutiny and criticism and, very little privacy. So, hey, go for it, buddy. But yeah, this is all my opinion, but I believe genuinely that Owen Benjamin needs to relearn these words. Words like father, words like son, wife, career, whatever morality is. He needs to relearn them. He needs to understand what titles of a father, of a husband. He needs to understand these roles. And see, to him, as far as I can surmise, these are roles that are being played out. He's pretending. He's an actor. And if you can see, if you have the eyes to see and the ears to hear, and you have the God-given gift of discernment, what you will actually see is Owen Benjamin imitating other men. He's imitating other men. He'll pick somebody and imitate what he believes the word father means, and then he'll act that out. He'll pick another man and he'll watch him, he'll study him, which he's very good at, and then he'll imitate what it means to be a husband. But he is also, full disclosure, has said himself, the most insane disclosure of his own personal relationships with his wife. I just love when she tells me how she was getting railed back behind the Circle K. And they was doing meth and this one time she went to Vegas and the Lakers were in town and about 10 of them invited. I love to hear these stories. I love to hear this is full disclosure. He has gone out into the public and disclosed this information. I mean, that may not be verbatim, but he has said he himself he loves to be told that he's nothing, that he's insignificant, that, he loves to hear the sexual prowess of his wife's previous partners. This is all documented. Again, you're not going to catch me without proof, and you're never going to catch me without receipts. I may not have everything perfectly right all the time, but I could tell you this, I will pull the receipts. Again, these are things he needs to relearn, right? I mean, am I wrong? All he does is imitate what he believes these roles are. And in my opinion, the more insane that he's getting, because he's never learned. I mean, he's never really learned a healthy relationship role, a healthy husband role, a healthy father, a healthy son. None of these exist. The more insane and sicker he gets, what he's actually doing without seeking help or intervention is he's actually cementing his own behavior, his own perversions, his own hate, his own delusions, his completely skewed definitions of what these roles are, these roles that he's trying to act out in real life. And we're watching it. He's spiraling every day. He's so fake at this point that it's almost comical. Owen Benjamin has dead eyes. Dead eyes. And Owen, I don't care how much you get your teeth worked on. I don't care how much you pay to get your teeth whitened. I don't care how many millimeters you measure and you hire some lab somewhere off of daddy's credit card, or better yet, Gene's credit card, so you can measure the exact length of the hair when you were able to pull the first miraculous mirage in your wizardry of your beard and your goatee back to the perfect level of 2018, right? Your hair, everything, getting the weight down. Yeah. Okay? Yeah, okay. Uh-huh. See, you're crazy, Covert Radio. You're insane, dude. You talk about Owen Benjamin being insane. You're crazy. See, let me tell you something about crazy. Here's crazy to a lot of people. Like, yeah, you guys hear that? Whatever. And I'm on the 3rd floor. Anyway, yeah, what is it? 5 a.m? Whatever. I know they're not. Nah. Yeah, I'm crazy, right? Here's the thing. You see the bum on the street talk. Who do you know who he's? You have no idea who he's talking to. I've seen countless videos on YouTube, the dirtiest, scummiest looking, toothless dude speaking God-level wisdom. Just because you don't understand it or it's unrelatable to you does not mean that person's crazy. Covert Radio has this theory, and I've talked about it for 7 years. I call it the ladder. And at any given moment in your teens, your 20s, your 30s, wherever, 40s, 50s, 60s, till the day you die, you can climb up that ladder. But eventually people get off of it. And sometimes they sidestep for years. Oh, yeah, dude, aliens, man, aliens, like, the Palladians and, the pyramids are perfectly aligned with Orion's belt. And, the people who came and built those pyramids are from Orion. It's like 14.5 billion light years away. No, it's 14.547821 light years away. Yeah, aliens, man, they got underground bases, and okay, blah, 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 blah. That's dedicate your whole, David Wilcox, just right off the top of my head. David Wilcox. That's it. That's where he got off the ladder. That's what he preaches. That's how he gets paid. That's what he does. There's other people that get climbing up the ladder. Yeah, aliens, that seems like a distraction. The firmament, I mean, can we even get out of here? Like, what is, keep climbing up the ladder. The higher you go, the more unrelatable you become. To the point where people think you're crazy. Flat Earth being another one. I'm looking at a massive whiteboard about 10 feet from me across the studio. And one line I have written, and I'm going to take a picture of this one day so you guys can have a peek inside my mind. Let's see here. A flat earth truth is controlled trauma-induced mind control for intelligent people. I have about 800 Fibonacci sequence. Let's see here. What else am I reading out? Morphic field, and here's one I've underlined 20 times. Don't be defined by people who hate you. I'm reading all this from across the room. And where do you want to get off? Project Bizarre. Where do you want to get off? Where do you want to go? How high you want to go? Project Bluebeam. 25, 30 years ago, I was talking to, listen, again, I have right here, higher truth at all costs, 2178. You know what that is? Listen, I'm not getting into it. Higher truth at all costs. Because see, I could get into it and then you're like, oh, fuck, this dude's crazy. So whatever. Again, you need to have the ears to hear and the eyes to see. Okay? And just because you may not, you should at least pray for the discernment to understand when you are hearing the truth, that it resonates, it vibrates with you. That's the very least you can do if you do not have the eyes to see and the ears to hear yet. But again, back to this. I don't even know how I got sidetracked. These roles that Owen's trying to act out in real life, it's through this haze of alcohol abuse, drug abuse, indulgence, money, manipulation, fancy pants, lollies, lies. It's just a never-ending indulgence. And here's where Covert Radio comes into the scene. Scene 14. A massive shadow, but with glowing white light, walks in. That's Covert Radio. And you know why? Because now Owen Benjamin has included in his grift, in his little world of like just debauchery, confusion, indulgence, wizardry, he's targeted and included stupid people, in my opinion, who he himself despises. He has also said that countless times. Oh, I swear to God, the people that listen to me are so fucking stupid. Oh, the people, he knows that. He targeted you specifically. And the people who seen what he's doing dropped out 3 years ago, if not longer. 2019 around. 2018, 2019. But I still today, I have bears now coming after me. Tug me off, bear, fucking making comments on this or, like, oh my God, man. Sound of freedom. It's just total Freemasonry. It's total Freemasonry. Tug me off, bear. Can you tell me what Freemasonry is? It's just totally Freemason. Like, I get the gravy. I get the gravy from Owen. Total Freemasonry. Jim Crivelli had an ice cream shop, and then he was an actor, and he played Moses. I mean, Jesus or Moses. It's probably Moses. That's what Owen said. It's fucking law now. Total Freemason. And, what? Owen can't stand you fucking idiots. Do you understand that? And here I am, my compassion for you. And my disdain and hate for people who do this to other people because they can. Listen. Just listen, please. Listen, let me play something for you here. Does this sound like somebody who is well-adjusted, maybe sober? He's a father. He's a husband. Does this sound like somebody that knows what those words actually mean? Let's take a look here. And I'm going to speed these up.
We had a death in the family this weekend. Amy's grandmother, Joan, passed away suddenly. And I wanted to talk real quickly about a good death, And Joan is Jack's wife. Jack is the dude, Amy's grandfather, that has helped build all this stuff. He's 84. Joan was 82. And she just died. No warning signs. Total health. Just had a stroke and just out. And anybody that knew her knew that was the best case scenario for her, because being sick in a hospital, would have been very hard on her. What do you think, love? What's crazier? Do you think it's crazier to say you can't say goodbye to your dying grandmother, or you have to drink a pint of your own piss? No, but
this is how. Okay, so like, you can't say goodbye to your dying grandmother, or what? I'm sorry, what, sir? What was the option? What's option 2?
To say you can't say goodbye to your dying grandmother, or you have to drink a pint of your own piss. No, but logically, which is more of a loss in your life? Right, exactly. It's crazier to not be able to say goodbye to your dying grandmother than drinking your. Forget about the whacking a dude off. I don't want to talk about it. The by bird thing made that scenario just too real. That just disgusted me. But what do you think is more morally wrong? To order someone to not be able to say goodbye to their dying grandmother alone in a home, or drink their own piss, like one pint? I mean, I think it's not debatable. It's obviously the piss is what's more moral. It's more morally wrong to say that about your grandmother. But yeah, you drink the piss. Yeah,
there's Milker Nation. I'm going to go ahead and link this video in the channel Milker Nation, and there'll be a few other links down in that description. But does this sound like somebody who's sober or who's sane even, or I mean, but then there's a mental condition that Covert Radio has uncovered. that I think is very pertinent to what's happened to Owen Benjamin. Let me check something here. I had a video, and now I don't see it. Let's see here. You know, it was Owen talking about all the ways he'll kill his dad. And you know, it's like a 12-minute video. I may have it here. I don't have so many things open right now, but we'll move forward. It's a video of him talking about all the ways that he'll kill his dad. And I mean, it's not only one video. It's like a mashup of like 4 or 5 different videos over a span of a couple years, where he fantasizes about ways he would torture and kill his own dad. Again, does this sound like somebody who is sane or who understands what the role of a son is or a father? It does not. I mean, it does not. And again, the reason Covert Radio is genuinely invested into bringing to the surface what I see and what I think and what I believe, actually, and bring this to the light, is because I truly and I honestly believe that Owen Benjamin is extremely dangerous. He's unwell, and he's an unhinged individual. And he is taking advantage of well-meaning people, good-hearted people, who are only looking for answers. You know, it's easy for Owen to discard these people as soon as they say something or question what he says, or even question his knowledge, because that's something I was thinking about earlier. What does Owen Benjamin know? For real. You know, Texas Goat Radio Show mentions this quite often, and I'll link his channel in the description. He always pinpoints, well, what Owen believes is gravy for 99% of a male population that's well. That is universal knowledge. It's common knowledge. But to Owen Benjamin, it's so much gravy. It's so much gravy. It's fucking gravy. I mean, I just did 2 hours and 20 minutes. You guys gonna fucking pay me or what, man? Where do you think you're gonna get this level? Where are you gonna get this level? 10 million other YouTube channels that are 10 seconds long and not 2 hours and 24 minutes? To hear somebody blown the fuck out on Adderall and can't, like, I mean, I don't know. But see, again, he's taking advantage of people who should be protected. And nobody's really, you know, again, these are grown people. Some of them will figure it out, but you can't always see the painting. I was just talking about this. There was a mural in this one hospital. And I remember being a little kid, like 6 years old, and it was like at least, the painting was at least 20 feet tall by probably, I don't know, 50 feet. It was a mural. It wasn't a painting. It was a print of a painting, actually. And I remember, like, and it was in the lobby, and I remember walking up to it, and I'd be in the lobby, I'd see it from like 15, 20 feet away. And then I'd walk closer, and I'd get to the point where my nose was touching the wall, the painting, or the, you know, the print of the painting. And I would focus in on the pixels. And at this time, I didn't even know what pixels were. This is the 80s. It's like I didn't even know what I was looking at. And it would blow my mind because I would see these little dots, and it would be like a green dot, red dot, yellow dot, green dot. And then the one beside it, green dot, yellow dot, green dot, whatever, you know, red dot. And then I'd back up 2 feet. And then those pixels become, you know, the end of a flower, you know, like a tip of a leaf. And then you back up more and there's the leaf. And it's like, You know, these people that are locked into this cult called BearTardia, whatever, they cannot see the pixels. All they see is the picture. I'm showing you the pixels. I'm not saying they're stupid, but there are people who get out who look back and think, how fucking stupid was I? You know, oh, I'm glad I woke up. I'm glad I seen what he was doing. But again, even Owen himself, to their face, calls them stupid. Oh, the people that follow me are so fucking stupid. I can't stand you people. Constantly berating, constantly just continuously victimizing them. And I mentioned this one other time, but this is what Jim Jones used to do in the church before they even moved a guy on or anything. I mean, there's so many stories of him pulling a congregation member up in front of everybody and just berating them. He would have women strip in front of the whole church. He would have men strip. He would sodomize men in the church. And they still followed him in the bus caravan to get more members. And they all went to Guyana and they all died. They all died for him. He told them to. It's time. The most haunting clip. And I do want to get into this one day. I mean, it's all over the internet. But it's just so fucking haunting, man. Mother, please, mother, don't cry, mother. You just hear these old recordings. You hear people crying and screaming in the background. It's just, and he's mother, please, mother, no, don't cry, mother, don't. It's only stepping over. Like and there's literally hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people dying all around him. It's unbelievable. And again, and I'm going to get into this in a moment. I'm telling you something. It may be an intervention from God that the initial grift and scam did not come to fruition yet. And now with the Ozarks and what he's trying to do there, I'm telling you something. I've never in my life looked at something so similar to Waco or Ruby Ridge ever in my life. I feel like I'm watching it live. This is all the information people will bring up in 10 years. They don't even realize they're in a cult. I mean, God forbid it ever comes to fruition. Beartaria, the way it was explained in 2019, gun ranges, shooting ranges, quilting, carpentry, clothes making, just literal compound, led by a maniac who has no definition of normality whatsoever. And it's rife with political rhetoric, constant rhetoric. We're going to get into this. I'm going to show you something nobody's ever talked about. I'm going to point things out that nobody has ever talked about. I can guarantee you, if this in its form that he said in 2019 is ever allowed to happen, I promise you that there will be death. There will be a new Ruby Ridge. There'll be a new Clive and Bundy. You know, the standoff with the what was it, Bureau of Land Management and Lavoy Finicum. They killed him. I watched all that unfold. Oh, is that fake, Owen? Oh, that's just Freemason. I'll tell you why they did that. No, I'm going to spend two and a half fucking hours bending your mind over rhetoric and bullshit and illogical arguments, just using buzzwords because all you fucking people are stupid. Pay me. Ruby Ridge didn't happen, Owen, or you know the real reason it happened, huh, Owen? Hold on. Let me have some drool coming out of my mouth. Hold on a second. No, there's a gravy. But honest to God, most realistically, there would be a new Waco. That's what it would be. Owen Koresh. There would be a new Waco. I mean, there's some of these low IQ bears, they already believe Owen is either the reincarnation of Jesus Christ or he's Christ-like. And to see, Owen knows that. He's purposely portrayed that. He's purposely pointed out, well, you know, guys, Christ was the same way. You know, Jesus was the same exact way. I decided a long time ago to follow anybody, might as well be Christ. I'm talking Owen 2017, 18, 19. I have this video. I should have brought it up because I didn't even think I'd get into this. I specifically remember this a couple years ago. And I quote, this was Owen's quote. It's stuck in my brain for some reason. I am a Christian rabbi with Muslim values. He said, I am a Christian rabbi with Muslim values. And this was like 3 years ago. This was 2 or 3 years ago. Let me play this for you guys here. Owen, Jesus Christ Superstar, right?
Then when Owen got kicked off of Instagram, those nefarious people started attacking unauthorized, and that got Owen's attention, which Owen then eliminated those people from his community the way he should have before that, but I understand why he didn't. So that's a real basic rundown of what happened. And Owen was upset at me because he saw me as being some part of the problem there, and so he demanded an apology from me, which I gave him. He goes by Overbra now. Why he, as like the utmost in wisdom and Christianity, knowing the Bible well enough to educate Owen, being the only person Owen really listened to about the Bible. Before Owen got kicked off of Instagram, before the bear apocalypse, and before even I came after just sometimes bear, this guy was friendly with all of those higher-ups in Owen's community. He wasn't friendly with Owen for obvious reasons, probably because he...
Oh, do you mean the apostles? Is that who you mean? Okay, carry on. I can't listen to this, dude. I'm going to hurry up here. Let's see here. We're going to speed her up here. Here we go. And we're only going to play this about another minute or so.
Knew that Owen would not care for him because he's a piece of shit. Like Major Victory became Major Bra. Bright Days Are Here Bear became Bright Days Are Here Bra. It's just something you can use to know that this person has sided against the people who were attacking Owen's livelihood, at the very least. That's the least amount that you will know about them. But he, for months and months, was whispering in Owen's ear, like worm tongue, convincing Owen that Catholicism was the seat of Satan. And yeah, I'm not talking about the Vatican. I'm talking about Catholics. Owen's approach to... did you change it back to bear? You little sneaky little bitch? Owen's approach to not trusting the Vatican is great. Overbra's approach to hating Catholics is not great. All you have to do is watch Owen's episode 666, which is pretty much all just parroting what Overbra told him to understand what happened. Is that these people then, because of their situation in Owen
on the 27th day of the 10th month of the age of our Lord, a lobster emerged from the sea. The lobster didst proclaim, I don't give a fuck and none were given. Happy birthday, Overbra. What the fuck is, dude? I'm sorry. You just might be the coolest guy in the world. I can't do it. It's like listening to fucking Vox Day. I mean, you guys. Here's Covert Radio's impression of Vox Day. You guys. Today, I went and I was on this subreddit. And the Hydromicrocratamacatus, which is a subspecies in the Adirondacks, has a very that's Vox Day to me. But it's a way whiny, bitchy voice, and it's just so fucking insanely boring. I don't get it. And I don't know how Zoomers can get it. I don't get it. I mean, maybe you have to be on meds. I don't understand. I don't get it. I'm sorry. But you can see how this is before the Jim Bob. Listen, I didn't want to. No, I'm not. But this is before all that blew up. And, really hate him, love him, whatever. But Jim Bob did bring the house down when it came to exposing Owen's, I don't know how to, I guess if you can wear a robe and, or say wear a burqa, but that doesn't, and you're a woman, that doesn't mean you're a Muslim. Owen's robe was ripped off. The emperor has no clothes. So it's like, and Jim Bob did that through debating the Trinity. But see, again, it's just whatever. I'm not getting into it. I mean, full disclosure, I kind of had it out with Jim Bob sort of in the comments section. I'm kind of waiting still for an answer because, I offered a truce to the guy. I said that I would use the Covert Radio Rocky clause so that I would not drop the video that I have. But I'm telling you something, not him, just anybody listening. There's a thing about Covert Radio, and I told Jim Bob in one of the comments, I said, really, dude, what we're doing is feeding each other sickness. And there's one thing you do not do to Covert Radio. Do not ever play dumb with me. That is almost, you will take me from 0 to 900 miles an hour. Don't play dumb with me. Again, I don't know what it is. I don't know why. But that is one thing that is just, oh my God, you want to take me to the stratosphere? Play dumb with me. Play dumb. Yeah. Especially when I got you. And I'm not talking specifically about anybody. I'm just saying a word to the wise. And I'm nobody. But you know what I mean? Just don't ever fucking play dumb with me because I am the dude that will... If my nose play dumb with me, I'm that guy. I will cut my nose off to prove a point. So, yeah. But, Jim Bob and I were just feeding each other sickness. And, again, it's like, what does Covert Radio gain compared to what Jim Bob will potentially lose? I don't care how crafty he's been over the last year or however long, 6 months, trying to explain away certain things that have been brought up. I have the receipts. I have things that nobody's ever seen. And I have things that I've based my opinion of how Made by Jim Bob disarmed Owen Benjamin to the point of being welcomed into the private compound residency. None of this has ever been disclosed to my knowledge. And again, what do I gain? What does Covert Radio gain? Do people even care? They'll care once I show them. But at the same time, again, I don't want to focus on Made by Jim Bob. You know why? Because the Rocky clause, and I'm not going to explain this right now. Unless you want me to. Do you want me to? Okay, I'll explain it. Here's the Rocky clause. Well, no, I'm not going to explain it. I don't want to make this long, but I will explain that in another video. And the other reason is, like I said, in a way, he asked me to leave him alone, and I don't Jim Bob, don't come here and start this shit. Don't start. Oh well, I never said. Don't do that, dude. I'm telling you, don't play fucking dumb with me. because I will drop it. But I told you though. So see, here we go. Here we go.
Covert Radio. I told you that, yeah, we're going to take it easy on Jim Bob. And why don't you go ahead and calm it down, get off the subject, because you called a truce with the man, and he does more good than, say, somebody like Owen Benjamin. So why don't you go ahead and calm it down and maybe change the subject or just move away.
That's a 10-4. Yeah, so what I was saying was that, yeah, I have nothing to gain. You guys, you'll be entertained. Not so much. You may be, well, look, okay, here we go. I can't. Just know this. Jim Bob and I had a long conversation, sort of, basically. Not really, though, but it was kind of one way towards the end. I believe he does enough good for the memes that he does, the talent that he has, and the reach, however minimal or I don't know what his reach is, but I believe that he is a positive force now, today, in what I believe is being on the right side of history. So with that being said, I gain nothing by destroying anything he has been able to accomplish or build up. I gain nothing. My evidence and my information and my presentation is irrefutable. But I don't want to do that. And because he has a family, you know, and I genuinely know for a fact that there's a metamorphosis. When you have a child, most sane people who have any level of a relationship with the creator, they go through a metamorphosis the first time they hold their child. Females, it starts in the womb, but males, the second they hold that baby, there is a download. There is a morphic regeneration that happens to your energy, your frequency, and, you know, it's just a download. You can't pretend it. You can't buy it. You can't do it on a drug. There's nothing else that can cause that than having your child and holding it on your skin for the first time. So when that happens, men go through a massive change. And that's the other reason. You know what I mean? I'm a father too. So it's like what went on, say, 8-10 years ago, went on 8-10 years ago. And though impactful and very pertinent to today's atmosphere and what's going on right now, I still believe that he's doing more good than not. Owen Benjamin, on the other fucking hand, again, and no, you know, again, focusing on Jim Bob gets nothing done here with this fucking Satanist. This guy, where's he at? Yeah, this guy here. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say about that. You know, over the years, Covert Radio, I've come up with a lot of diagnoses that you know, I've been able to, I don't know, ascertain by, you know, by observing several online vultures, you know, such as Owen Benjamin. But excuse me, my study, my research, my education, you know, my knowledge, it's led us here, right here, to me saying this word right here. Everything. It's just, that's reality right here. What I just said was the past. Remember a long time ago that I said everything's led me to saying this word right here? Yeah, now I said it again. So here we are. Okay, now this has also allowed me to bring to the world, yet again, another never heard before mental illness. This is not a excuse me. This is not a diagnosis, coughing. This is not a diagnosis, Owen Benjamin. However, I have discovered another level, a new level, a never heard of before mental illness. You guys ready for it? You might scholars, physicians in the audience, get your pen and pad out, and I will say it phonetically and spell it because it is an acronym. It is the Depoletomyhata syndrome. Depoletomyhata syndrome. It's the DAPALETMIHAOT syndrome. Depoletomyhata syndrome. And what that is an acronym for is, Daddy, please listen to me. I have opinions too. Okay. The Depoletomyhata syndrome, that is clearly partly what Owen Benjamin suffers from. And again, for those of you who are taking notes or transcribing, it is an acronym for, Daddy, please listen to me. I have opinions too. Now, there's also Depoletomyhata, and there's DPS. So there's Depoletomyhata syndrome, and there's Depoletomyhata DPS syndrome. The DPS syndrome is actually in the ward where we're at with Owen Benjamin. It's a little more severe. It's a little more debilitating. A little bit more. That portion of the syndrome will cause you and allow you, with really no remorse, to rob thousands of people for about $500,000. You'll lie to them. You'll mislead them. You'll just compound lies, misdirection, lies, rhetoric. You'll take advantage of them. There's verbal abuse. You berate them when they ask questions. Wizardry and trickery and Satanism and, all these things, confusion. And then the syndrome basically allows you to ask them for even more money while telling them that that the first $500,000 was nothing. It was nothing. It was nothing. What money? What are you talking about? What are you guys talking about? What are you guys talking about? Huh? Here's what we're talking about.
Oh, it's secretly a scam. No, it isn't. We raised like $417,000.
We raised a lot of people, I love the math of Covert Radio. I've always said it's about $500,000 for 3 years or whatever. I mean, maybe not that long, but how it feels like it. For a very long time. It's $500,000, if not more. That's what he admits to, is $500,000. And here, you look to the left, you lie, Owen. You look to the left, you lie, Owen. Studied body language, 20 years. See, what he's doing is he's not recalling information. He's thinking of creative ways to explain something. That's what looking left means. You're accessing the right side of your brain, which is the creative side of your brain. So he's creatively looking for a way to cast a spell. So let's hear this again, Owen.
It's a scam. No, it isn't. We raised like $417,000.
You see how he looks left, looks right, looks left. So he's actually looking at a number. I'm sure 417,000 is in the ballpark, but it's more than that. That's what he's admitting to. Here's the other thing. He does mention taxes in this. So what a smart boy would do, a fancy smart boy, they would only pay taxes on what can be proven. And see, if there's ever a class action lawsuit, you know how to do that? You know how to start that? Maybe there would be an audit or something. People would have to try to claim this as a donation. Because Owen clearly has said 1,000 times it's a donation. Well, if it's a donation, I want to use it as a tax write-off. Oh, you can't. because Owen's not a 501c3. But yet he's going to claim that he's paid taxes on $500,000. Do you know what the tax bracket is on $500,000? And see, smart fancy boys would only pay taxes on what they would absolutely fear could be proven. So that would be checks. That would be checks. And that's not the cash that he would request all the time. That's not the cash that he would request all the time. That's not the pieces, the shekels of silver and gold that he would request all the time. Those are simply checks that could be proven in a court of law. And that's if he's telling the truth. Right? So let's look left. Let's look at a number. Recall that for real. Then let's look right. Recall numbers. Let's look left. Make up shit. Let's look right. Call a fact. Let's look left. Make up shit. Come on. 30 seconds.
What isn't? We raised like $417,000. I had to pay, I don't know.
This is all bullshit. Everything I had to pay. He cocks his neck. He's still looking to the left. He's like, oh, I mean, what? You know, he's quick. The guy's quick.
Isn't? We raised like $417,000. I had to pay, I don't know, over 40% of that in taxes. And then the land was $290. How much does that wood cost? Laying the cement.
See, he's stuttering. For as smart and as fancy and as swift boy as he is, he's stuttering. Look at that fucking look, man. Somebody, COD, take a screenshot. COD. No, wait, I don't have a COD. Let's see here. Oh, wait, yes, I do. Let's see here. Look at my guy, man. I need a right-hand man. One of you silly pants out there listening to me who wants to be my... Listen, can I tell you guys a story real quick? It'll get back to him. But let me tell you something about the internet and these personalities on the internet. See, I treat people too fair. That is the problem. There's this guy. He's actually a friend of mine in life. But he's very well known. Like, very, very, very well known. And, he does a podcast and everything, but he has gone from greatness to shit, to indulging in alcohol. He's never doing a live podcast, and like he's blown the fuck out. There's nobody there, and it's always bullshit. It's just stupid. It's a waste of time. But you know what? The same fucking 4 or 5 moderators, they're there every stream, every time, they are so fucking dedicated to him. And it's a complete shit show now. It's a complete shit show. He's just plastered drunk constantly. And it's just senseless. It's a waste of time. And, but, I don't know. I mean, some people get these ride or dies no matter what. You know what I mean? I need my Coddington, but here we go.
Can we get a screenshot of that? I need a look at the shiftiness. Look at the special boy. Look at the grift. Oh yeah. That's dope shit. Take a screenshot.
Thank you. Okay, so if you would like to apply for Covert Radio's right-hand man, and you have a cool name, just send me an email or leave a message. Yeah, so one rip. I won't interrupt. Here we go.
We raised like $417,000. I had to pay, I don't know, over 40% of that in taxes. And then the land was $290. How much does that wood cost? Laying the cement, all the cordwood, all the fucking sand, all of it. Just start doing the math, guys. It's really not hard. And then you realize that, not only did Owen not make any money, he fucking lost money that he makes add-on.
But Owen, you were in a fucking house that people bought for you. You're in a house that people bought for you. You're talking about land that you stole, basically. You said it was a basic timeshare investment. People can come and go and camp and do what they want. To, if you show up, I will kill you. My land, my house that I lied about until the Zillow listing started showing up. And you know what? Let me tell you this too, guys. On Reddit, the subreddit, I am not Covert Radio. I can't blow my cover on there. But I'm not Covert Radio. I'm somebody else on Reddit. So here's the thing. All that information is on Reddit. The house, the inside, the interior, the barn, the outbuildings, the land, the acreage, all of it is on there. It was, at least. I haven't looked in a long time. But during this, while it's being exposed by the Gamma Hive guys, don't even look in there. You know, it's like the M. Night Shyamalan movie, The Village. Oh, don't go in the fucking woods. Guys, too much. Here, stay here for the gravy. Stay here. No. Don't go over there. It's the Gamma Hive. You don't want to be like them. You don't want to be like them. You don't want to be like the Gammas. You don't want, they're liars. They're deceivers. They're Satanists, devil-worshipping Gammas. You don't want to be like them. Ask Vox Day. Ask Vox, you like these guys here with me? You like them? How many of them are subscribers to our paywall? Don't worry about it, Vox. We'll whack it up later. So yeah. Don't go in the woods. Don't go. There's monsters in the woods. Don't go on Reddit. There's monsters on Reddit. There's Gammas. Yeah. While he's bullshitting everybody that he's living in a barn, in a corner of a barn on a fucking bale of hay, there's pictures all over of the house he just bought, or you bought him. And now he's paid 40%. Dude, I lost money on this. This is the insanity. You gave this guy over $500,000, and he looks dead in the camera and tells you he lost money. He lost money. Huh?
We raised like $417,000. I had to pay, I don't know, over 40% of that in taxes. And then the land was $290. How much does that wood cost? Laying the cement, all the cordwood, all the fucking sand, all of it. Just start doing the math, guys. It's really not hard. And then you realize that, not only did Owen not make any money, he fucking lost money that he makes at unauthorized. That's the truth.
Huh? Yeah, the truth. Oh, that's the truth. See, this is why Owen Benjamin is so dangerous. And this is why I feel the need to share my insight into this. Because, just like Jim Bob, I said I won't. I do have to mention you, Jim Bob, here, though. But what Owen's doing here, and after really having a conversation with Jim Bob, I really maybe believe that, this is maybe another reason they got along so good, because they're very similar with regards to this antisocial, this histrionic personality disorder where, textbook. Owen is very, very, very smart. He's very intelligent. When you have somebody like him who's very intelligent, but they're completely fucked in the head and they're immoral and they have no soul, they're selfish, they're addicted to other people's money. When you have something like that, they're very, very, very dangerous. Owen is smart. Jim Bob is also smart. They're probably both students of Aristotle's philosophy when it comes to being pervasive and persuading audiences, what appeals to people. It's called logos, pathos, and ethos. Be a student of it. Politicians study it. People like Owen Benjamin study it. When you start looking at things like this, Owen Benjamin takes on a whole new meaning. Because in reality, what he's doing is a craft. This is his craft. This is his job. Remember I said a while ago, I said words like career, work, they don't mean to him what it means to us. Because Owen Benjamin is the guy that will drain your grandmother's savings account. He is that guy. If he did windows, Owen would knock on the door, see an old lady, and increase the price $15,000 immediately. And then he would look around the house while she's napping or can't get out of her chair and see, oh, man, she has a checking account too? And then the next day, oh, hey, Mary Jane, when I was up on your roof, there was your soffit's rotting up there, so I went ahead and replaced that. I had my guy up there for about 4 hours, so we're going to go ahead and charge you an additional $550. That's discounted. That's the motherfucker that he is. Owen is textbook, very intelligent. And his technique, his craft, people call it wizardry. I'm going to tell you what it's actually called. It's called disputatious, heuristical, argumentative controversialist. That is the textbook definition, diagnosis, whatever the fuck you want to call it. That is his wizardry. He's a disputatious, heuristical, argumentative controversialist. Everything he has to create controversy. Everything he disputes. This is where he shines. Guess who else is like that? Jim Bob. Made by Jim Bob is like that. This is what they study. This goes back to the Romans. Jim Bob, I've heard, I've been doing a lot of research, new research recently, until I decided, I'm going to let this guy go. But I have several interviews I've heard, and I'm really putting together his education. So, no doubt. Jim Bob, made by Jim Bob, is a student of Aristotle, of philosophy, logic. So is Owen Benjamin. That's why I think another reason they connected, because not a lot of people can have these types of conversations. But see, motherfuckers like Owen Benjamin use and take advantage of other people when they have this level of intelligence. It's rhetoric. And I know that word sounds simple. Rhetoric is a very complex, calculated technique. And again, my opinion, absolutely studied by Owen Benjamin. There are 5 canons to rhetoric. There are 5 phases of developing, to be persuading people, to make persuasive speech. There's intention, how you arrangement, the style you deliver it, your ability for recall and memory, and your ability to deliver it. He's absolutely studied rhetoric. Because his whole existence is based now off of the techniques of writers and speakers and, philosophers who have all utilized these techniques to persuade people, to motivate them in a certain direction, to get them into specific situations. He's a very fucking dangerous, unhinged, unwell person. And God forbid he does have an armed militia on some property here soon. Because I'm going to tell you something about Owen Benjamin. He is a failed comic at this point. He's blacklisted from Hollywood, which I'm telling you, and again, this is another show. We're just getting started with Owen Benjamin. I've told you, that's where he wants to be. Owen don't give a fuck about homesteading. He don't care about you. He don't care about family. He wants the fancies and the lollies. He wants to lay back under the wing of the dragon. That's where he wants to be. Listen, when Owen's around these people that have come to help and all this shit, that only makes him feel more isolated of how unrelating he is towards normality. And he knows the cesspool of fucking Hollywood is the only place for somebody as fucked up and unhinged and immoral as he is. That's where he wants to be. And in fact, you know what? Let me look at something here. Here's Owen a month or so ago. Let's play this real quick. Here he is. Oh, it just closed it. That's all right. That's not what I wanted to play. Where's it at? Let me see. I got to have it here. You tell me I don't have this either. Man, I'm not. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. Man. Yeah, he wants to be back in Hollywood. You know what? I have a feeling I got to find this. Because I could have swore I had. Hold on. Let me see something. One second. Stay with me here. Yeah. Yeah, I just had it. Let's see here. Yeah, unbelievable. Unbelievable. I just had it. But, I do have a, you know what, guys? I got to find it. I'm sorry. I got to find it. Because he clearly has stated this. And I mean, you don't believe him? You don't, when he says this to you guys, you don't believe that's where he wants to be? Here we go. Let's see here. Oh, man. That makes me mad. Maybe I'll find it in the next video. Again, I have like 70 fucking windows open. Yeah, this one video, he starts ranting and ranting. I just want to be back in Hollywood. I just want to be back in Hollywood. I just want to get back to Hollywood. Let me see here. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. No. Okay, no. I guess I don't have it open. Sorry about that, guys. But anyway, yeah, that's where he wants to be. He wants to be back in Hollywood. He's blacklisted, though. So, again, my opinion is, with the tribe reaching out for him these past few months, that's a new video coming up. He's doing all he can to try to be welcomed back in because he has no other options. The only other, thing he could do with this mental illness that he has is be a politician. But he has shot himself in the foot so many times. He will never, ever, 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 ever be able to run for any public office. He has run his mouth to the point of literally just insanity. Like he's ruined his own career. He's ruined his own chances of being a politician because that's where people like him thrive. A lot of people who are as soulless or narcissistic or pathological, as fucked in the head as Owen Benjamin, they always gravitate to politics. That's where they're accepted. But like I said, the bottom line is this. I truly believe this. The tribe is coming out against the Sound of Music, and they're throwing a net for Owen Benjamin, and that's why he is spent really now over a week coming out against not the Sound of Music, the sound the Sound of Freedom. The Sound of Freedom. And I'm going to show you guys some things coming up in the next video. I'm going to make some connections that nobody has made concerning the tribe's extreme panic to hide this movie, to sabotage it, and to call out all troops to say, oh, this is just a crazy Freemason conspiracy. It's just totally crazy. Guys, no, I really thought about it. Now, I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to tell you another thing why this movie's crazy. It's World War III. Yeah, it's World War III. I mean, they're just discrediting the people that are in it. They're sabotaging. They're discrediting the theme. It's not real. Like, you don't think that's odd? All of a sudden, the tribe is fucking insanely against child sex trafficking. I mean, we all know Owen wants back in. He wants his little hat back. And they're throwing the net. You know, especially what, Alex Jones? Alex Jones, I can't even grind my voice like this. You know, the Chicoms, you know, I'll for 20 years, I'll never say nothing bad about Israel. I think that's a little bit odd. Everybody around me, my wife, my ex-wife, my dad, I mean, we've all been approached by the CIA. I can't shut my mouth about that. I'm 5'2", and, you know, I have a severe inferiority complex, Napoleon concept. That's why I grind my voice. But, yeah, the Chicoms, they'll definitely come for World War III for America. Trump, you know, he's what's going to save America 100%. I love Jesus Christ. And, you know, but, no, don't look at Israel. There's nothing going on with Mossad there. Now, my wife is she's Jewish. My ex-wife, that is. And, you know, my new wife, you know, she was approached by the CIA. But listen, when fucking Alex Jones comes out for you, you know right then and there that it is an intelligence operation. Who the fuck is Owen Benjamin in 2023 to the point of, and it was something like, Owen Benjamin agrees the collapse is coming. What the fuck does Owen Benjamin know? What are you, some financial analysis now, dude? Yeah, I ripped off $500,000 and I paid like some taxes and bought some wood. And I mean, guys, I lost money, guys. Get the fuck out of here. I see straight through you, Owen. I see straight through you, Owen. And your illogical, satanic rhetoric over the Sound of Freedom for over a week now, with your signature disputations, your aristical, you know, controversial talking points, your buzzwords, Freemasonry, you know, no matter how fucking evil it looks, it sounds, how illogical his arguments are, he has no fucking proof, just accusations, completely unrealistic, absurd talking fucking points. And you're insane if you believe child sex trafficking exists. They just do that for they want to start World War III. Especially in third world countries where you can't even fucking fathom the level of poverty, fancy boy. And I've talked about this before. Dude, let me ask you something. Why in America today is there some fucking 25-year-old pimping out, forcing his girlfriend into prostitution and sex slavery? Why? Because they need dope. They're dope sick. So I know you will never understand what it's like to be hungry, fancy boy. But when you're a 10-year-old girl or a 12-year-old girl in a third world country who pisses in a cracked bucket, and your mommy or daddy or mommy and daddy says, get to Bangkok. We're going to make money. You're going to make money. That's not forced prostitution, child sex. Get the fuck out of here. You're so fucking evil, dude. And I see straight through you, and I will never stop. I'm never going to stop. I'm never going to stop. And lastly, I want to try something, you guys. Okay, here. I'm going to try something. You ready? I'm going to channel Owen Benjamin right now. You think I'm going to let you guys continue to come here, sit here, you know, drink from the ever-flowing, pristine amalgamation of Covert Radio's insight, of my truth, my knowledge, my discernment. You think you're going to come here for free while being guided by God's own righteous light? And you have to sit there and question or doubt if you want to support this level of media? You have to question it. You should be fucking ashamed of yourself. You should have money flowing into my Patreon every single month. I know you have the means. And only a godless Satanist would not want to support this level of truth, this level of discernment. If not for only your fellow brothers and sisters. Become a Covert Radio Patreon. Support a soldier in the war who's fighting for all of us. Who's fighting against dark Satanists like this wizard on the screen. Become a Patreon. And scene. There we go. I just wanted to give that a try. It seems to work for fuckheads like this on the screen. I'm Covert Radio, and this is brutally honest, fearlessly, unapologetic talk radio. We did not get to the comment. That'll be on the next video, and it'll be very short. You guys take care. Have a good day.